back to All the Mods 7, Skyblock, episode 17. So, since the last episode, I have done a lot of remodeling, and looked into some more, Project E stuff, and more stuff towards, getting the, creative All the Mod, or the ATM star. So to start, the first thing that happened was I tried hooking up that second power reactor, and I noticed that I ran out of channels down there. So in lieu of all of that, I decided to replace all of my flux cables or fluix cables with smart cables, just so I know how many channels I'm running to a certain piece of equipment, like down the line. And the other thing was I increased my A2 system controller from, I think it was like a 3x3x3 to a 5x5x5. I also moved my drives up here, my security terminal, and I switched how my crafting terminals looked. And then down here, so I moved the elevator over. I expanded this down a floor so I could walk underneath this. But now I have, I think, 16 P2Ps that I can hook up to now. Which will allow for, I believe, 512 channels or something like that. So far I've only used this whole one over here, a lot of these, and then we'll just move along. I made a separate room for the pattern, for pretty much auto crafting, and so now I have 4 sets of pattern providers. And then I built another room over here for just like my CPUs. So I now have 4 CPUs. Some are bigger than others, just to like process things, and it allows me to at least process 4 things at one time. And then the way it works is like pretty much any side of the AE2 controller can hook up to 32 channels. So I'll just like keep using like cable anchors and connecting things off one another throughout the base. So now this reactor is hooked up. So I have 2 million RF being produced at any given time. I think I'm gonna need more than just 2 million, because I think late game, I forget how much it, I have to look into it, but I think the Mekanism fission reactor and the SPS in Mekanism, they take a lot of power to run. I think it was like 400 million, but I could be wrong. The next thing I got into was actually the pneumatic craft repressurized. So essentially, one of the things we need to do is make the philosopher's fuel, and that requires a 5x5x5 pressure chamber, and you put these items in to the pressure chamber, and out comes the philosopher's fuel. So learning about this mod, I need the pressure chamber walls, and then you can also, instead of a wall, you can put glass, which I did here. So you need then 2 pressure chamber interfaces and 1 pressure chamber valve. So one, and then it also depends on how you place it. So as you can see, this one has like a blue tint to like that. That means that's your input. So the way this works is you have to use a hopper to input items into the chamber. Then when it's done, the blue will input, and then you want to output into an inventory. So I just have a chest here. And then the way that the pressure valve works is you need air compressors, and air compressors are powered with coal, I think logs, anything like just anything that can generate fuel. And I have 4 of these hooked up into one because the more you have, the quicker the pressure will grow. So for the there's different recipes. Wonder, oh, here they are. So for like one of the recipes I used a lot, so pretty much the only one I've used is I put a piece of iron in and then I get compressed iron out. Now you don't have to just use one. You could do like a stack or whatever, but I only found I was able to get like half a stack, and then half a stack would immediately come out when the pressure hit 2 bar. Because I think if you put too many items in, then the pressure gets too high or not high enough. There's a flux compressor. Oh, looks like there's different kinds of compressors. I didn't know that. I wonder if remember it's forge energy. Oh, so I could do this to make it. I could have done flux compressors instead. That's funny. Oh yeah, so I didn't know too much about it. I just knew about the basics to this mod. Anyways, yeah, for like the recipe we need, I need to get all the stuff still, but we have to get it almost to 5 bar in order for this to process. The other thing I worked on was, so the Project D, I looked into it. There's no like energy ways of producing EMC besides this cobblestone method. So I just made 4 tier 4 cobble gens, and then each of these are producing different things. So this one's making logs, this one's making the Eternalis fuel. I have one making lapis and one making obsidian. I don't know why I need obsidian. I don't think I need it for the dimensional seed, but I can't really remember. But I definitely need lapis because I still want to try and make the advanced solar panel. So let me take a look at this. This is like a very large recipe. It takes a little bit to actually calculate what we need. I think if I just wait over time, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to just autocraft this. I think I was waiting on like redstone, glass. Actually, I don't think glass because I had that crafting. Here we go. I'm missing coal. It's gonna craft a lot of these. I don't know why, but it's probably for the certain dust. I'm missing 19,000 lapis. That's why I got lapis going. I'm missing a lot of lead. And then I think the only thing I'm thinking about is I maybe need a bunch of these for the invar dust. And maybe it does know, like, it has like durability to it. And then here I expanded, so I put a roof over top of this. I expanded this. This will be my new mechanism rooms. So this floor, I automated the control circuits and alloys needed for mechanism, and also with the enriched diamond, obsidian, and redstone. So I automated these using this system, which I'll go over in a little bit. And then I think and then the other thing I'm gonna do is, I think along this wall, I'm gonna automate the production of the HDPE sheets in this episode. And then down here, this is gonna be my section, or just like room for producing fissile fuel. So that's what I'm gonna do there. So I think that's all I did since the last time. I'm gonna walk you guys through what I did with the mechanism automation of the enriched stuff and the alloys. Full credit for this setup actually goes to System Collapse. Yeah, check out his YouTube. It's actually really helpful. He's really like good at automating and keeping things really compact when he automates. But if you like find his video of the system, mine's actually reversed to his because he put his pattern providers on the bottom, but I wanted mine on the top because I'm running my cables actually up top instead of below because there's a room below. So for this setup, I need to use the laser IO nodes because it transfers items and transfers energy all in one block. You don't need two kinds of pipes at all. We needed 5 pattern providers and 1 ME interface. And then for this we needed 1 enriching factory, 3 infusing factories, and 1 compressing factory. So the enriching factory pretty much enriches your redstone, your diamonds, and your refined obsidian dust, as well as creates oh, maybe that's why I needed obsidian, because I was making obsidian because I needed to fill this up. Maybe. And it also needs to make, yeah, the obsidian dust with the obsidian. This one, as you can see, will pump enriched redstone into this section of the infusing factory, and then we'll process your basic control circuits and your infused alloys. And the way this works is all of these are set to the same. So on the top is the input and the output. So you input and output to your pattern providers, and then you on the back is where the extra comes in. So the extra is this block, and that is through these nodes. So all these nodes are connected through one network. I have one flux point, and the energy is taken in here, but then it's spread to all of these, which then spreads to all 5 of the machines. And within each of these, there's the energy card for insert, and then there's also this one. So wait, I think it's just right click. Okay, and then you have the item card, which is set up with a filter to the specific thing from Mekanism, a piece of enriched diamond, enriched redstone, or enriched obsidian. So that's how they're inputted through the laser IO. And then the way that the machines work is through this ME interface. So the ME interface, you can put a crafting card in here, and then you can set an amount to stock. So what this does is it tells these machines and my system, hey, I don't have enough redstone in here, or like I'm using redstone and then the 5 of these get used up, so let me go ahead and craft 5 more of these, so that way you're not overstocking or understocking. It's like kind of just like perfect. So this thing pretty much tells these pattern providers and the machines like, hey, I need you to craft this. And then the way we ask the machine is if we just go, we can like ask it, hey, craft me an atomic alloy. Of course I like have them, but if I didn't have any, the machines would start working. So that's essentially how it works. It wasn't too hard to follow, and I just love how compact it is. Barely any space was taken up at all. To make a sheet, You just take 3 pellets and put it into an enrichment chamber. And to make a pellet, I need substrate with oxygen and liquid ethylene in a pressurized reaction chamber. And then to get substrate, you need another pressurized reaction chamber. And I think we're going to use hydrogen and water in another PRC using biofuel. And then the biofuel we're going to get actually from a crusher. And I think, do I want to use, I think the method we're going to use is bread. Bread gets me 7. Is there wheat seeds? There's wheat. We'll just use the bread method. So, what I have here, what's in here? I have no idea. Oh, it says empty. Okay. So pretty much what I need to do is, I think I'm going to set it up along the back wall. Because I need to go through the steps kind of here on how to do it. Maybe I'll just think of power later. So I need an insulator. And then you put wheat seeds in here. But then you need to output it into a chest. Because so we're gonna output on the right, auto input disabled, enabled, and then I need water. Well, so I'm gonna need a water source. I mean, a couple. If I grab this, I put the water source in the corner. Okay. Right out the back, maybe. I have a config, and then I need a configurator. Okay, that's got water, and then I need just the back. Huh. Or is this the back? That's the front. This is the back. There we go. Okay. So I have water, seeds. Now I just need power. I just don't know how I want to run the power. Thinking about going. Maybe I do just go underneath. Make it easy on myself. So let me get a flux point. This in here. Have to run a bit quicker. Wait a second. Huh. That's weird. I thought it would hold the seed. Does both. Okay. So, alright, no, that's fine. So it's gonna use the seed up, but then I'll just keep it in there. Okay. And now all that's coming out is wheat, and then next to here, I need to make the recipe. So I think it's like 3. You check mark it. So only wheat will enter. To make bread. So input here. Need water? There's no way. I just need power. And then this will make bread. Let me hook this up. I need water to do this? Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. This is making bread now. Oh, I really like the design. And then we will output on the right. And I gotta put it in a PRC that contains water and hydrogen. Actually, I think I need the electrolytic separator. So here's a PRC. Here's an electrolytic separator. I put this here. And then I think I will put this back here. Okay. And then power this. And I'll put this here. Now all I need to do is run water. Let's get water. I run my water pipes here. Okay, so this is making oxygen. Output. Clear these. Turn this off. That makes the oxygen and water from, the hydrogen and oxygen from the water. And then I need substrate. It was biofuel. It was biofuel and hydrogen. So hydrogen is the dark blue. So I need the gas to come out the front. And then I need hydrogen come out right side. Okay. I think I need these both to dumping excess. And then does this need water? I think this needs water and hydrogen. And then for gas output blue out the right, you will take it. Yep, you'll take it on there, and then you have a liquid coming out the right side. Let me see if I can move the hydrogen now. The oxygen. Actually, does Oxygen can go first. Oxygen's on the right side. Get the ethylene first. Let's see here. I take a thing of biofuel. Put it in here. Crush first? Oh, I need 2 biofuel. I take 2 biofuel. Goes to the reaction chamber. My substrate. Cool. So you couldn't see much, but this went through, processed. My substrate's here now. The ethylene went in here, became liquid ethylene. So I have some here. I just gotta put the gas in. Gas in the back is on input. Gases are already there. Gas, input out the back. Hey, gas. Oh, it's a gas. And I have the wrong kind of pipe. Is this for gases? This is for items. Need put more biofuel in here. Things are loud. I apologize. These are loud. It's like loud. Okay, so this is gas. Thank you. Gas is on the left. Output liquid on the right. Okay. I'm gonna have to make some mufflers. I think the only thing that's left is for items. I'll put on the right. Boom! We got HDPE sheets. Nice. What else can I do? I can craft this. Let me do that. Give me these. Let me craft this. Was it this? Boom. Alright. I got the Oblivion. Master of the Oblivion. Woohoo, let's go put that in the trophy room. Room in quotations. Add this here. Nice. Wonder if yeah, that definitely went away. I automated the production of nether stars and wool. This one already became self-aware, so this one's actually producing really quickly. Anyways, so this also uses the laser IO. What's happening here? Am I getting enough Their predictions? Yeah, they're going through. Okay. So essentially, the way this works is I have laser nodes on the back. I honestly could power them. I should honestly just power them with the laser nodes too. And get rid of this. Make it really clean looking. Put one flux plug. It's okay. Anyways, so this simulation runs cheap. This one will run the wither. And this one will collect both predictions. And it's already set to the specific what I want from it. And it will extract and then the laser nodes also will extract the generalization thing here and the end thing here. And those will actually get imported into this ender chest, which has an import into the system. So since I've been playing, I wonder how many nether stars I actually have. I've gotten 776. I'm curious about the wool too. Okay, I have 11k wool. I might stop the wool because I don't think I need any more wool. Um, 11k wool seems like a lot. I'm just gonna leave that there. But I needed the wool because the smart cables and dense cables require wool. And that's why I had those. But 11k is, I'm good with that. So I might find a new one. I don't know if I want phantoms because I do want the phantom membranes, but I don't think I really need it. I'm not desperate for it. So I'll think about what I want to put in the simulation chamber. We'll keep progressing towards a lot of the items by automating the processing for fissile fuel. So we'll probably have to use the isentropic centrifuge. We'll have to make the hydrofluoric acid and uranium oxides. We'll have to make so we'll need fluorite. We'll have to go make sulfuric acid again. So I'll have to redo that process. And hopefully this time I'll probably try and automate the sulfur going into the pulverizer better than the way it's set up right now. Or at least the way I had it set up. So yeah, let me see, do I have fluorite? Yeah, I should have fluorite. Okay. So yeah, that's where we're going to be headed to next. And if I can do that, then we'll be well on our way towards getting our polonium pellets for most of these ATM star recipes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. And don't be afraid to watch any of my other videos on my channel, or I'm actually planning on streaming. I don't know if I'm going to stream Minecraft per se, but maybe other games. I'll start streaming on Twitch, so check me out over there. Twitch.tv/Jub778. Yeah, thanks guys. See ya.